Hello, beautiful people. Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be doing 3 episodes, two individual review and one morning thoughts, even though it's afternoon. I want to discuss something very important. I just want to answer some questions that was targeted towards me. And, it's been a while, like sometimes, it's good to, update and all that. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully Mike is doing okay. Yes. So first review I'm going to do is Al Haramain fragrance. And this one is a newer flanker that I purchased a few days back. I saw them, like there are only a couple of reviews on YouTube from one lady, wonderful reviewer, and she's a very passionate person. So I follow her. She reviewed these, and I believe these are unisex line, and there's some women's line as well. So this is from Lavensure, and I got a tester, right? So this one is called Lavensure. I think it's called Ciel. Ciel. I don't know. Ciel would be Ciel. I think Ciel. I don't know. Ciel. That's the name. This is the tester packaging. And if you buy the full packaging, it's going to be like a big wooden box, more premium looking. But I don't want to pay for a box. If I can get a tester, I can get the bottle. That's the most important thing. Sometimes I also don't care for the cap. So to some people, to each his own. If you like full packaging, pay a little bit $10 more and can get full packaging. Okay, but this is how the tester will come, and also they put the tick mark on the names which is mentioned on behind the box. That's pretty much it. Just want to show you it comes like that, and the bottle is very beautiful. I think it's a navy blue. I don't know what color is this. You guys can tell me. It looks like in Bangladesh I saw a car. They say there's a car paint is like gray. So I don't know if it was Nardo or something. I forgot the name. Narzo. I don't remember. Like there was this gray color which is a very specific color code. So this one looks like that. It looks like marine color, right? Like our marine forces have this kind of dress code. Okay, so this is how the bottle looks, just like Lavensure, other bottles, but it feels better for some reason. Feels better in the hand. Okay, so the cap, I like this. Looks nice, but it's a bit challenging for people with smaller hands to use this. Another thing, remember, these build quality of these bottles are not top notch. Okay, I reviewed Lavensure. I have that Lavensure Intense. I reviewed Lavensure Femme. Lavensure, this one recent times, Fresh, which I said is very similar to the Fresh. And then I also did a Lavensure Night. Okay, so Blanche, like altogether, I think I did 5. And this line is pretty long lasting. One thing. Second thing, the quality of this is very good. But their newer line, it's a bit different than their previous release. So Lavensure Intense was also, the Femme was like focused on Aventus for her. These are, I think, inspired by the Lavensure Blanche, and then they are adding some twist to the original. So the green one I said is very similar, almost feel the same juice with that Lavensure Blanche, but this one I again blind bought because there's not many review. So we'll talk about it. So bottle quality wise, this outer layer sometimes come off my Lavensure. It happens, so bottle quality is not very good. Sprayer, this cap is okay, not bad. Sprayer is good atomizer. Yeah, so I'm wearing this here. Let me show the price on these. Realistically, if you buy retail in Bangladesh, they're gonna cost $80–85 and up. If you buy from our discounted shops like online pages who bring from Dubai, unfortunately I don't know how that works. If Haramain is in my country, and they're here, they should be selling as native, but I think they are considered as a foreign company from Dubai to here, so their VAT tax retail they're very high. So that's good, but I would suggest if you're in Bangladesh, buy a tester. That would be much cheaper. I got, I think, under $45 plus shipment. Okay, so good price, not the cheapest, but good price. So this longevity from wearing, how much did I get? Let's talk about longevity performance. Performance is very good. This serves, I think, on my shirt, 8–10 hours range and more. Let's say I spray on my shirt, it will hold much better than on my skin. If I put it on my skin like this, it will last about 4 to 5 hours. Okay, so there is a difference between clothing and skin. So I don't have any issue with this. When I go out, I test fragrances under severe condition. I put it to test, like I walk for 1 hour and then severe heat, I'm sweating and all that. If it can survive that, that shows it's a good performer. These have high oil concentration. I don't know if these are EDP or Perfume extracted. There is like high concentration of oil. Wait, I don't know if the box will say. Bottle doesn't say. It should say the concentration. I think these are higher concentration, at least EDP and up, and they do perform. The season wise, this fragrance is good for all year. What do I mean by it? It has some elements which has some freshness, and then some elements which are sweet, in nature. So basically what you're going to get from this is a 12 months good wearability. So very nice versatility, 10 out of 10 for versatility. Bottle is very nice. I like the color of the bottle, but it's a bit difficult to manage it if you have a small hand, especially girls will have problem. Okay, but then I like I'll just give you, this is just a comparison. Let's say for example Kenzo Marine. Okay, it's very easy, it fits nicely in a hand, atomizes, easy to use, right? Just an example. On the other side, these are a bit hard to use. So yeah, they could change the bottle. The smaller bottle size, they have 30 ml or something, they are more usable. So now I told you I was a bit disappointed with the green one. Okay, the fresh one, this one, the opening citrus zestiness, the 15% difference from the original. I go with Lavender Blanche. Okay, Lavender Blanche was a clone of Silver Mountain Water. So the green one, it feels a little bit like Melissa Imperial Silver Mountain Water with a lot of citrus, right? So dry down basically is the same. So I saw this somewhere, someone commented the Ciel, I think Ciel, yeah, I think so, that's the name, because in the box it says Ceil. Anyway, so this one, they said it's a dupe of Nishane's Ani, not Honey, Nishane's Ani, not Ani, Nishane's Hacivat X, right? Or Ani X, one of the X's, So I'm like, those are really beast mode performers, and I did try both of those X. I don't remember exactly. Most probably Hacivat, yeah, Hacivat X, okay. And I was like very interested, but there's no way to sniff it. So I ordered it from one of the pages, and I said I'm going to risk it once again because the previous one was repetitive. And I got this, and I sprayed it. When I sprayed, it is in the opening. It reminds me of some Hacivat elements, which are kind of like that, Aventus-ish opening with that pineapple, kind of like a blanche, a creamy vanilla sort of a smell. This one offers that as well. And then it is like, opening is very, very strong. The moment you apply it, it starts projecting like massive. So, which is good. I like that. But in the opening, it does not really remind me of Silver Mountain Water that much, okay? Because the opening is kind of like in the sweeter side. But moment you let it sit on your skin for a while, you start getting the DNA of the original. So I'm thinking they are doing this. They're keeping the original Lavender Blanche, and they're experimenting on like different take on each bottle. And at some point, they can be a little bit redundant and repetitive because you don't want 5 of your Lavender to smell like same, okay? Just because you collected the bottle, okay? But it will smell always like Silver Mountain Water because you can get tired, I have had Enteba by Rasasi Al Haramain. Rasasi is Always Someday, and then Silver. There's one fragrance from Middle East. There are many other takes. Mansera has. So Mansera, what fragrance was it? Holidays? No. Mansera had Wild Fruits. That is also take on Silver Mountain Water. So Silver Mountain Water is not good. It's not bad. It's nice. It's one of my favorite. Very complex tea scent. This one has that on the dry down. So for those who don't want a repetitive perfume, perhaps you can skip it. If you already have the Blanche or the Fresh, perhaps you don't need it. But it offers in the opening those Hacivat X elements. So remember that stays about 1 hour. So you enjoy the Hacivat X, whatever the creaminess, sweetness, a little bit of a minty opening like this color. Okay, so you get this kind of a smell. Imagine if this one had a smell, you get that kind of smell, and it's nice. It's nice. It is not as heavy as Hacivat, but it's more citrusy, which is the signature from this line. So you get what? Citrus, mint, sweetness, a little bit of a pineapple. You get kind of like an apple, and then kind of like a vanilla musk combo. And then dry down is sort of that metallic tea, and maybe a little bit of herbal / floral. This is what you're gonna get from this. So yes, it is a nice perfume. Very good performer. It performs better than Fresh. I can tell you this by all means is better fragrance than the Fresh one, even though this bottle is very nice. Okay, so who is it for? This is for people who want one fragrance, okay, for all year round. One. Second thing, you can wear this anywhere. You'll smell really, really great because the DNAs they use. Imagine Hacivat, Aventus, Silver Mountain Water, a little bit of Melissa Imperial. You cannot go wrong with it, okay? But it is a scent. It's not going to work for everybody, okay? Why? Because Silver Mountain Water has a distinctive note which is very mature. I feel their Silver Mountain water has the tea, right? Yeah, so something like Earl Grey tea and then some florals. Some people don't like that. If you're not a very big fan of florals, avoid it, okay? Because this one has some florals, in my humble opinion. But you just do 3 to 4 sprays, you are good to go outside. Even the high heat, it projects, people can smell you. If you stand in front of a fan or AC room, people will smell you. They will say, yeah, you smell nice, what you're wearing. So in general, if you don't have anything from this line, the blanche line especially, you can get this, okay? So it's a good addition. But the price, do not pay retail. Remember that, do not pay retail on this, you'll be very upset. And last thing I would say, this is going to be a compliment getting perfume, but test it before you buy it. Do not blind buy this, okay? So overall, yeah, Lavender Ciel, I like the presentation, I like the name, and I like the way it smells. It's different enough for me, okay? But I believe I'm not going to bash it too much, because this is a line when flankers they release, sometimes the flanker dry down will always follow the original. That is nothing wrong with it. But if it's the exact same juice, I have a problem. It's not exact same juice, right? So check it out, okay? So Ciel, I will give this fragrance 8.5 out of 10, okay? Previous one I gave it, I think 7 or 7.5, because it also has good smell, decent longevity, but this is better. Thank you so much for watching. Perhaps I'll get one more I have in target, and maybe I'll review it as well. Thank you so much for watching. Let's do the second video. Take care.